Today's Spotlight on Naperville is brought to you in part by the following sponsors. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight on Naperville. I'm Nancy Wearsome, and we're so excited to have people from PACT here. And I want to introduce Steve BOISSE. He is the new executive director, so welcome to you.
Thank you, Nancy.
Lori Orr is program manager for Child and Family Connection. Correct. So good to have you.
Thank you.
And Julie LICHTER is development officer. So delighted to have you on the set.
Thank
Julie,
you, Nancy.
Good to see you. Well, Steve, first of all, congratulations on your position. You've been in, what, 10 days?
6.
6 days, okay.
Not that I'm counting.
And you're still there. You didn't leave yet.
They haven't locked me out yet. No.
Yeah, well, good. Well, congratulations to you. That's
Thank you.
Wonderful. Now, I'm going to then start with you.
Okay.
Tell us what PACT is.
Well, let me start off by saying that PACT is not an acronym. People
Okay,
often
good
think
to
that,
know.
but it's not. What it is, it's meant to signify that relationship that we establish between the people we serve and our organization. We were started by parents 33 years ago who were concerned about what was going to happen with their children when they weren't around any longer. And over those 33 years, we have morphed into 3 different programs working with people from newborn babies through senior citizens, always providing a variation of case management, of connecting the person to service providers, residential, vocational, whatever they might need.
So it's children and people with special needs,
Children
correct?
with special needs, disabilities, delays. It's young adults who have graduated from high school and are now looking to establish themselves in the community. And it's seniors who may be experiencing disabilities of aging.
Oh, so you have all ages.
Yes.
That's got to be a real challenge.
6,000 people a year.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yes.
Well, one of your programs, so you've listed off several of your programs, and one of them is the Child and Family Connection. Right. So tell us about that.
So our Child and Family Connections program serves children birth to 3. We're the system entry point for early intervention for children in the state. We service all DuPage County. And what we do is we provide case coordination for those children. We help families identify if they need provider services. So if they need speech therapy, occupational therapy, physical therapy, and then we help monitor their plan and get them the services and connect them with providers.
So you must have a large number of providers that you work with.
We do. They are all they're all contracted with the state. So they don't work directly for PACT, but we have a network of providers that we utilize that are contracted with the state.
So you're really connecting them then, as your title says, Child and Family Connection.
Connections, exactly.
So,
exactly.
Okay, oh good. Now, Julie, you're development officer.
Yes, I am.
And you are having a fundraiser because to do all this, you need to fund that.
We do.
Yes.
We do. And actually, this is the 4th year they've had the Lift Your Spirits event. It's a wine event, of course.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Yes.
good to me, too. I can't wait. And it's August 7th. It's a Wednesday evening. We're holding it from 7 to 9 at Seven Bridges Golf Course in just across the border in Woodridge. And it's $50 to attend. It is a wonderful event. We'll have some silent auction items. But one thing we're doing this year is we have a raffle. So even if you can't attend the event, you can buy a $50 raffle ticket, and then the prize is $1,000 for first place, $500 for second place, and $250 for third place. And we're only selling 100 tickets. So we're a lot better chance than the lottery. So if you want to spend $50 and have a better chance to win, see us. Because all this money is going to go for a great cause as we try every day to help all those families who are dealing with children with disabilities. Not just children, but all the way through adults.
Sure, yeah. That is so incredible that it's such a large age span. I don't think a lot of people realize that.
Absolutely not. And
yeah.
families who are dealing with this are in distress, and we want to make sure that they know we're there to help them, and also that we have the funding to give them even more support as we go forward.
Sure, absolutely. Now, how can people get tickets for that? On your website?
They can come to our website,
Okay.
which is www.pactinc.net. And they're certainly welcome to do that, or they can give me a call, and we would be more than happy to have them come to our event.
Sure. Oh, that's great. Now, Steve, I wanted to go back to you and
Yes.
ask, If there was someone who, they're listening and they're thinking, oh my gosh, this sounds like an organization that could really help me, how would they go about doing that, approaching you?
They can call us. We have phones that work, and they could reach us at 630-960-9700, and they could ask for me, and I would be glad to talk with them. They can also contact Julie, go through the website, or our Facebook page, which is PACT Inc.
Okay. So do they typically come in on their own, or is it a physician that recommends the services? Or
Typically, they're being referred by another professional.
Okay.
In Lori's program with the young children, it's typically a doctor or a hospital that's making a referral. With older individuals, it's sometimes the school district that will be making that referral as kids are aging out of special ed programs. And for older adults, it's often their attorneys who they're working with in setting up estate and trust plans.
so it still amazes me that you have all those different age groups. So there must be a lot of people, older adults, that do find themselves in that situation.
There are a lot of
correct?
older adults who find themselves in the situation that they don't have relatives or friends. They're nearing the end of their life, and they're concerned about what's going to happen to my child with a disability when I'm no longer there to provide that care and oversight that I was giving. And they come to us to ensure that there will be somebody to assure that their child is taken care of.
You must give them great comfort.
We try to do our best. We try to
Yes.
keep in mind what's important to them
Sure.
as we work with their child.
What an important service you're offering. So all the more reason we need people to go to the
They
event.
definitely need to come to
right?
the wine event
Yes,
and support
yes.
this organization. We can do so much more work with extra money, and
course.
because a lot of our funding comes through the state, and as we know, that isn't always enough.
Yes.
So the mission of keeping our families and working with kids with disabilities, we really need everybody's support within
Sure.
our community.
So August 7th, 7 to 9, and we're going to leave it on that. Thank you all for being here. Congratulations again to you.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Nancy, for
You are
having us.
very welcome, and good luck with your great work. We are going to take another break, a short pause, and we'll be back with more Spotlight on Naperville, so don't go away.